We were discussing risk, liabilities, indemnities, responsibilities, and insurance under Red Book FIDIC 1987 version. As discussed earlier, there are 7 provisions under Red Book 1987 version regarding subject matter. We have already discussed class 20 and 21. Today we will discuss class 22, which is related to damage to third party, persons and property. Damage to third party, persons and property under Red Book FIDIC 1987 version. This is lecture number 8, part 3. Class 22 consists of following subclasses: 22.1 Damage to persons and property, 22.2 Exceptions, 22.3 Indemnity by employer. Subclass 22.1 Damage to persons and property. Under this class, the contractor shall indemnify to employer against claims, proceedings, damage, costs, charges, expenses in respect of death and injury to any person. Person means other than the workman. Secondly, loss, damage to any property. Property means other than the works. These claims, proceedings, damage, costs, charges, expense may arise during execution of works and remedying any defects. Subclass 22.2 Exceptions. Following are exceptions for which contractor shall not indemnify to employer. The first one, the permanent use or occupation of land by the works or any part thereof. The second is the right of the employer to execute the works or any part thereof on, over, under, is or through any land. The third exception is the damage to property which is unavoidable as a result of execution and completion of works or the remedying of any defects therein in accordance with the contract. The last exception is death or injury to any person or loss or damage to property resulting from any act or neglect of the employer or his agent or servant, and so on. So these are 4 exceptions for which contractor shall not indemnify to employer. Subclass 22.3 Indemnity by the employer. As contractor is to indemnify to employer in subclass 22.1 above, in similar way the employer shall indemnify to contractor against claims, proceeding, cost, damages, charges and expenses in respect of matters referred in subclass 22.2. The 4 exceptions which have been discussed in subclass 22.2, the employer shall indemnify to contractor for those exceptions.